I don't know what video this is going in. Might all just be like one 30-minute video. Might just be like one 5-minute video. Who knows? But it's been a while since I've tried to do anything with the toilet. Just lost so much motivation after it wouldn't start. I'm here again. I'm pretty sure it has spark. Pretty sure it has fuel. So as long as all the firing order and everything's right, it should go. And if it's gonna go, it's gonna be loud. So I'm gonna film this. So I got it to run. I'm not sure why, but I have to have the, I don't even know, the airbox thing on the 22RE held open with something to be able to get the fuel pump to run all the time to get it to work. So I don't know what's going on there, but here's a start for you guys. So as you guys just saw, it runs. Well, I'd like to get a new intake, but like honestly, I don't hate this one, other than the fact that it's made out of plumbing. But I'm just buttoning everything up, kind of. As you guys saw, it starts and runs. Kind of just want to get everything buttoned up, and then we'll just get it running smooth. Just did all the wiring for all the lights, fuel pump. So the only things I currently still need are a gas tank and injector resistor pack, or injector resistor box, whatever the fuck that thing is. And a downpipe for my header, because I have like 4 headers but no downpipes, which I think I have both. I think I've been able to find both now. Figure I'd go over the swap and everything I did just to finish off this second part of the video, because I don't think my first video really goes at all into depth of what I did. So right off the bat, I was going to just try to splice all these wires. And there's like, after doing research, there was like 100 and something wires that I was gonna have to splice. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll try to find a dash harness. Found the dash harness, had problems with that, found good ones, and wow, let me tell you, just go that route. So much nicer to go that route. I had to splice like only wires for lights, so it's been really nice. The reason it took me so long is I lost motivation, of course, typical, and just, yeah, lost motivation and not buying parts, and then getting parts and then not coming in time, or just trying to source parts and not being able to find them. And then as soon as I got it together, I tried to start it, and it didn't start, so that kind of pissed me off. And then I left it for like a couple weeks again, and it turned out it was just a stupid thing, which I'll go over. So the dash harness is pretty easy. Obviously, you just rip out the whole dash, pull out your harness, throw the new one in. They're really easy to tell what plugs go where. It's honestly just pretty straightforward once you get into it. So then I deleted all my vacuum lines, obviously. Might as well delete the EGR right off the bat. I got another one of these filters for here because there's no sense in circulating bad exhaust. I don't know. I never really understand the EGR. It's like stupid. Anyways, got all my stuff blocked off. Don't even know what half of this stuff is because I never ran it before. So took out my charcoal canister, ran that line to there. Don't know. That's what somebody said to do. It's been good so far. And then yeah, same thing in here. I had the engine harness. I had to splice injector wires, as you can see, because the ones that came on this one were square plug, but I had like 4 sets of the round plug and I had no sets of square plug. So I was like, might as well just cut them and splice and save myself like fucking a couple $100. Currently I have Charlie's header. Thanks, Charlie. Just using it right now because this truck's just sitting there. What else? Everything's like so stock. Like, I tried to do this as clean as possible too. So when I'm in the bush and something goes wrong, like there's just the least amount of fucking around. I felt like me talking about this was gonna go longer, but I guess it's really not that difficult of a swap. If you have questions, throw them down below. I will be happy to answer them. If you wait 2 years, it might not be as fresh in my mind. Right now, though, I'm pretty good at remembering all the stuff. I have all the photos. I have a bunch of stuff that I wrote down, too. Probably doesn't make any sense, but it helped me. So before I get it on the road, pretty much, I'm trying to think. I gotta find my other side marker because I don't know where that went. Bumpers, which I might just do right now. No, I'm not gonna do the bumpers right now. That's not important. Interior. I gotta get the interior back together and looking nice because this has been neglected for way too long. So this will be the next thing I'll do. Other than that, like, there's not really much. I need new shocks. I'm just gonna get some Bilsteins all around. I got some wheel spacers to throw on. I do think I want to do another color on here, either another color. Still gotta finish painting that door or something like push down cover. I don't know, maybe just up gray. I just ate shit. Or just gray down. Let me guys know in the comments. Let me know, you guys, in the comments down below if you have any ideas. A color maybe? I don't want to get too flashy. I really like the flames, but they were just so flashy. Just doing like a first actual warm-up. I don't know why, but my temp gauge, as soon as I turn my truck on, it hits halfway, so I know that that's not working correctly. And that's gas. We got a gas leak on that line for some reason. Pretty good. So I just went and picked up this header and downpipe for my truck because I was using Charlie's. This one has an O2 sensor. All these ones didn't. yeah, so I'm gonna mock this up, and the plan is to do like a teardrop side exit right here. I'm thinking about double, dual, or single. I don't know yet. So currently, I've cut up the header. I don't know if I'm filming it, and I'm trying to make it not hit those two bolts there, because for some reason it was. So I assume this header was not meant for my car, my truck. So I'm trying to make it work. So said I got that manifold and downpipe. I've been messing with it to make the downpipe work, as I was showing you. And then the manifold, all of the bolts decided to strip out every time I pulled, or every time I took the downpipe off. Managed to get one off with the vise and heat. Other two snapped right off. So now we're drilling out holes, and we're just gonna do nuts on those because they go right through. What a pain in the ass on like the hottest day of the year so far. I literally think it's like 33 degrees. Ugh. I'm not gonna really be able to film this, but I'm starting with, I'm gonna sand this down a bit because apparently these get like warped a bit here and they come out. So start here and then do the whole surface on that. I'll film what I can. Got a lot to go. This is the finished look. I know it's not the greatest. I didn't want to take too much off, and it's so pitted. So I'm wondering really how this is going to be. If it's leaky, I'm going to rush and get a new exhaust. If it's not, then I'm just going to take my time and get a new one, because I want to get an aftermarket exhaust anyways. Or like header, downpipe. This is what I got going on under here so far. Got that. Just dodge that, it's a good amount. Goes over top. We'll pin it here. Probably actually just weld it there. I'm still unsure. And then we have it go up. So it's got to go up even more. And into there. That's gonna be the scariest part, is cutting the hole for outside of here, cause that's minty. Exhaust is in. It's getting warm and heating up all that oil I used to drill. Let that burn off for a minute. I don't even have the exhaust or the muffler done up. Doesn't sound terrible. That actually sounds really good. Really mellow. Here we are again, new day. If it's not one thing, it's another. Show you guys right here. I was trying to thread on the oil pressure sensor because it didn't have one, and I was like, okay, like that's a little weird. It was plugged. So I pulled the plug out. The fucking thing for it was like tiny, and then the bolt for the on the oil pressure like is like this big, and the bolt that was in there is like this big. And that's a little weird. So I try to put the oil pressure sensor on, like just try it. Doesn't fit. So it looks like the buddy like busted the part off in there or something. I don't know. I don't even want to try to get it out. Like I can't even get in there with like a extractor bit or something to like try to get it out. So I just put the plug back in, and I'm gonna try to go this other route. But fuck engineers, man, who does this? Listen to this. So
here's the regular one right there. It's all stripped out and red. So they decide to give you a second one just in case, you know, it's another hole in the oil gallery. But we put it behind the engine mount. How much fucking room is there? There's no way I can get that in there, so I have to get like an aftermarket one. And then run like a gauge or something. Fuck. Ugh. So I'm so rattled about this because like I wish I noticed this from the very get-go. I don't know how I missed this. There is like another route I can go, and there's like a sandwich plate that goes in between your oil filter that you can get, and you can put there's a spot for an oil pressure sensor on there. But same thing, you're not gonna be able to fit the like this OG one, so I'm gonna have to get a different one, which I'm pretty sure isn't gonna work with my gauge in the vehicle. I'm so upset about this, but like whatever, it's just another thing. On a better note, let's start it for today and move it, because it doesn't really need to be sitting in front of the garage, and I kind of want to try to get the sedan out of the sun because it is not nice to work on, and it's always in the sun all day long. She's smooth. If you were wondering how I was gonna do it, car dolly things, thingamabobber jimmies, jimmy brackahoos, shikarazams, thingy-mabobbers, whatchamacallits, you know.